Dave Parker here with us on the show. Dave, you were, as you say, a naturally big guy. As compared to the other players that you were playing with at the same time, you probably looked like a guy who was on steroids to the guys who weren't on steroids and the like. What did extra muscle mean to you? Is it as advantageous as we're making it out to be, that if you do have that extra strength, you can hit that many more home runs? And we do know chicks love the long ball.
Yeah, well, it's been proven. Some of these guys, McGwire, he's admitted to steroids, so I use him as an example. He was always a strong fly ball hitter. I played with him in his second year in Oakland. Coming in the league, he hit home runs, and, nothing out of the ordinary, home runs that went in the seats. But when after retiring and coming back in '98 watching him, it was a different animal. I mean, his physical appearance was entirely different, and the reaction of the ball off his bat was ridiculously different. I mean, this man hit balls on the average 600, 700 feet, and when he caught them, and they go out of stadiums, what kind of footage you put on that? It definitely makes a difference. If you're strong, you're going to put it in play at that level. I mean, that's the cream of the creme at that level. So you're going to put it in play. And if you don't increase your strength 2 or 3 times, you're going to do some serious damage.
Does it hurt you a little bit to see yourself get 15% of the vote?
I was electrifying. I was
yes,
probably one of the best players in baseball from 75 to 80. And they wrote that. The writers wrote that. And how can you consider a guy the best player in baseball for 5 years, and all of a sudden he ain't worthy of the Hall of Fame? And I was one of those guys that had to be the guy on every team I played for. So, that should be taken under consideration, too. And I was one of the guys that could put a team on his back and carry him. And I was a very good player, and I think some of the guys that has went in already in front of me, if you put their stats beside mine and make your own evaluation, I think you'll say Dave Parker.
Dave, the 2 years you did spend in Oakland, 88 and 89 with McGwire and Canseco, how much was it discussed? How prevalent was it? How much did anybody in the locker room as a member of the team know what was going on as steroids were making a serious outbreak in baseball?
Well, it was joked about amongst Jose and McGwire, because McGwire would work out in the weight room religiously, and Jose would come in once a month and lift everything in the weight room. So Mac would tell him he's cheating, and would talk about the bumps on his back, the small scrotums, if I could use that word on radio. So it was jokingly talked about. I can remember that.